There we go.
Brilliant, right. So just before we start, the session that we're going to do is we've got a warm up and a cool down, obviously. Then we've got 12 fairly simple exercises. And what we're going to do is I'll explain each exercise. We're going to do it for 30 seconds and then we're going to rest for 30 seconds. And we'll do that for each one. So you're resting as much as you're exercising. I'll give variations throughout. If you need to do those variations, that's absolutely fine. So it's just as comfortable, what feels comfortable for you. Don't try and do the same pace as I'm doing with exercises. You just go to your rhythm. It might be slightly faster than me. It might be slightly slower, but it doesn't matter. We're not trying to go in time with the music. We're just working for those 30 seconds. So can you hear that music?
Yeah.
Yeah. So all we're going to do to start with is just marching on the spot. But what I want you to think about is moving your arms as well as those legs. So when you're walking, if you were power walking, you'd be moving your arms and your legs. What we're going to start to do then, keeping those legs going, is just add a nice gentle shoulder roll backwards. No doubt you'll feel clinks and clunks there. I know I get plenty from being hunched over the desk at work. And then roll it forwards. Just release all that tension. And then we're going to go backwards again, keeping those legs moving. We're just going to rotate the arms in bigger circles. So depending on your mobility, don't worry how big or small your circles are, but it's just opening up all the shoulder joints. And forwards. Fantastic, well done. Okay, we're just going to do a gentle side step and reach. So take your legs wide, soft knees, and you're just going to bend in the middle and tap the toes to the floor. And as you then bend, you're just going to stretch the arm across. So you'll feel the stretch down your arm and down the leg as you point the toe. Just remember to keep breathing throughout. Fantastic, well done. We'll do 2 more. And take it back into that march. What we're going to do now, if you're able to, we're going to progress it into a gentle jog. So nice and light on those toes. If you can't jog, then a march is fine. But this time, we're going to think about moving those, raising those knees a little bit higher. So you're not trying to get them all the way up to your shoulders, but just raising them higher and keep driving with those arms as well. So if you're marching, just lifting your legs up. So whichever is comfortable for you. So it's just about raising the heart rate and getting the muscles nice and warm. What we're going to do now is just alternate and bring the heels up towards the bum. Don't try and fling your legs out. You might see people giving it all this way, the hands are down. It's not, it's just bringing the heel up underneath the bum. Again, either jogging or marching, but moving those arms. Fantastic, well done. Just take it back down into a march. I'm obviously sliding across my living room a little bit here. So your heart rate should be increased now. What we're going to do is relax the legs. I'm going to do a gentle neck rotation. So starting by looking at your right, roll your neck down, your chin down to your chest, and across, and slowly back the other way. One more time. Fantastic, well done. And we're just going to finish with a nice gentle roll down. So if I stand to the side so you can see, imagine you're going to put your chin to your chest, and imagine each one of your vertebrae starting at the top is going to slowly roll down. So you feel that stretch. Only go as low as is comfortable. If you only can get down towards your knees, that's fine. If you can go further, that's fine as well. Remember to breathe. And slowly rotate back up from the bottom of the vertebra this time. Roll the shoulders back and a gentle stretch up. Brilliant, well done. So that is our warm-up done. So fantastic there. So I know we've got a couple of people that have joined us. So what we've got is the main part of our session now. So like I said, we've got 12 exercises. I'll show you different variations as we go through, but we're going to do the exercise for 30 seconds and then have 30 seconds rest. We'll get to the end of the 12, repeat once, and then it's into the cool down. So just to start, just a nice gentle march to count us in. And the first one is to jog on the spot. And go. So we're not trying to be Linford Christie. And if you don't want to jog, just march. But just pick those knees up. If you've got a bit of space, feel free to jog or march forwards and backwards. If you've not got dining tables and everything else in the way. Fantastic. Remember, keep those arms moving. And rest. Remember, get a drink anytime you need to. Our next exercise is just a gentle squat. So when you squat, keep your chest up, look forward, your back straight, legs just slightly wider than hips and toes ever so slightly pointed out, and sink your bum to the floor. We're not trying to rock forward, we're just going down, but only shallow. So down and up. Squeeze your bum as you get to the top. Remember, keep breathing and squeeze. Brilliant, well done, ladies. Just keep that head up. One more. Well done, and rest. When you're doing these exercises as well, if you can remember, I know there's a lot to remember, just try and engage your tummy muscles. So you're not trying to hold your breath, but just engage and feel that firmness. We're going to do some knee raises now. So variations, stand diagonal and either simply bring your knee up, and we'll do 15 seconds and alternate on the other side. So ready to start, but if you want, you can bring these arms in. Again, you're not trying to do 100. It's a nice controlled movement. Keeping the balance on your leg that's staying on the floor. Well done. And rotate around, so you're going to lift the opposite knee. Again, if you don't want to use the arms, just keep them down. One more. And rest. Well done. So what we've got next is what's called either a jumping jack or a star jump. Or if you don't want to be moving as much, instead of doing a full jump, just step it to the side. So depending how much you want to move around, either a full jump or just a nice, gentle step out. And off we go. Fantastic, well done. That's easier for you. And at your pace, remember. Brilliant, well done. Okay, now you might be glad to know your legs are going to stay still. So just slightly wider than your hips, nice and soft in the knees. And we're just going to do some simple punches forward. But if you imagine punching a bag, your body wouldn't stay still and you just move from the arms. You're going to twist from the waist as well. So imagine it's a bag full of COVID, or maybe not. So punch out to the front, twisting from that waist. Remember, breathe. Take it nice, controlled movement. If you've got the hang of it and want to go faster, that's fine. And rest. With any of these exercises, instead of doing 20 poor ones, it's better to do 10 good ones with the right technique. So don't feel you've got to rush through anything, just feel the movement and it'll become more natural as the sessions progress. So this time we're going to do 2 punches and a knee lift. Don't worry about how high you can get that knee. Some of you will get it higher than others. If it's just a gentle lift off the floor, that's fine. So 1, 2, lift. 1, 2, lift. That's it, well done. Just a little bend as you go down in the middle. Keep that tummy nice and tight. That's it. 1 more. Well done. Okay, this time, the punches are going to be an uppercut. So again, you're going to twist through from the waist and the hips, but instead of lifting your knee, you're going to kick your leg out. Don't over kick. You don't want to be trying to kick up to the ceiling and pull your hamstring. It's just a nice controlled movement, not a fling, but just a kick. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, and kick. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 2, 3, kick. Well done. If you struggle with any of these and you just want to do the uppercuts and keep the legs on the floor, again, that's fine. If you're okay adding the gentle kick, then add it in. And relax. Don't forget to keep rehydrating. So what we've got next is just simply keeping the legs, it's the last of the punches, legs still, knees slightly bent, and just punching straight up. But again, feeling that movement, might be a slight movement from leg to leg. And off we go. Shake those hips side to side if you want. Fantastic, well done. If you need to lower your arms at any point for a quick rest, you can always give it a little shoulder roll and then go back into it. Rest. Right, no more arms for a second. We're going to do a walk down. If you want to add in a knee press up, you can. So that roll down we did in the warm up, chin to chest, roll down, hands out. If you want, on your knees, a little push up and back up. If you don't want to do the push up, don't. So I'll do the first one without a push up. So roll down, out, just a plank, and gently walk your hands back up. If you want to add in the knee press up, just lower the knees, gently down, and walk back up. So again, don't worry about how many of these you do. And relax. Well done. So what we've got now is the last 3 exercises of this first round. We're going to go down onto the floor, so you don't need a lot of space. We're going to do what's called a Superman, if you can see me there. So on your hands and knees under your hips, hands under your shoulders, and just extend your opposite arm and leg. So right, move forward a bit, right arm and left leg. Nice and slow. We're not trying to go too high. Just hip height and shoulder height. If you struggle with that and your balance isn't great, you can do the next time we do it leg down, and you will just alternate raising. So if you want to do that leg down the next time, you can do. Just roll over, and this is our last exercise of the first 12, and it's just a really gentle stomach crunch. You're not flinging yourselves up, you're not going all the way, just like that, just quarter the way off the floor, and as many as you're able to do. Either arms by the temples or across the chest, it doesn't matter. Just nice and slow, nice and controlled. Well done. If you need a rest at any point, just stop, have a few seconds, and then join back in. Last one. And relax. Well done. That was your first set done. So all we've got to do is repeat those exercises once more, and it's the cool down. So think about those variations that I gave, just do what is comfortable for you. So the first one we're going to go into is that jogging on the spot or marching. Just remember to move those arms. And we're ready. Off we go. If you want to do it faster, do it faster. Brilliant, well done. And relax. I think my mat's on a skateboard. So back into those nice gentle squats. So remember, feet slightly pointing outwards and you're just sinking down. If you can get deeper, that's fine. If it's just nice and shallow, that's fine. Just keep that chest up, look forward and keep your back straight.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And off we go.
Take a 60-second rest.
Oh, look, he's giving us a 60-second rest now. Just keep going. Well done. Two more. And rest. Again, if you can feel little clicks and things here and there, just give yourself a nice little rotate out. And we're going to do those knee lifts to the side. So with or without the arm pulls, if you want to just lift, keeping your balance. If you lose balance, just reset yourself. If you want to add in those arms, that's fine. We'll do 15 seconds on one leg and 15 on the other. Are we ready? And off we go. So just lift up and controlled back. You can imagine you're pulling 2 ropes down. And squat sides. You might find that you wobble more on one leg than the other. One leg is more dominant than the other. but it's quite often you have a more stable leg. So I'm more stable on my left leg, but I'm right-handed. So I don't always think there's any rhyme or reason to it. So the next one, we're going to go into those jumping jacks. So either a full jumping jack or just step it out to the side.
Get ready. In 4, 3, 2,
and off we go. Remember, you don't have to keep up with me. I'm just showing you the moves so you know what to do. Fantastic. Last one. And rest. So now we're going into the set of punches that we did. So the first one, your legs get a nice rest. So just take the legs wide, soften the knees, and it's just the straight forward punches, remembering as you punch to twist through.
Get ready. In 4, 3, 2, 1.
And forward. Fantastic, well done. Stretch those arms out forward as well. While we're learning the moves, don't over punch or feel like you've got to knock somebody out. Use it to stretch as well. And rest. So the next one is where we've got those 2 forward punches and then a knee lift. So again, don't worry how high or low you can lift your knee. If for any reason you don't want to lift your knees, just do your arms. Or if you want to just try the knee raises without doing the arms, just put your hands on your hips and just lift your legs up. And off we go. Punch, punch, lift. Punch, punch, lift. Just make sure if you're doing it like I am, recenter yourself in the middle. I don't want you falling over, balancing on one leg. Fantastic, well done ladies. Brilliant. I should stop saying apologise ladies as well, or well done ladies, because there might be men watching this afterwards. So, sorry guys. So the next one we're going to do is those uppercuts. So again, soft knees, up, 1, 2, 3, and that controlled left kick. Not flinging it out as high as you can. But again, if you just want to do those uppercuts, just keep your core tight, slight bend, and just do those movements from the waist. So 1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 2, 3, kick. That's it, well done. Amazing, keep going. Last one. And then the next one is the last of our arm movements, our punching ones. And this is simply the punch overhead. So again, legs wide, knees bent, engaging that core, and you're just punching straight up. Don't look up to the ceiling because you'll have a tendency to then arch your back and that can cause problems. So just keep looking forward or slightly up. Off we go. Brilliant, fantastic. Remember, keep those tummy muscles tight. Doesn't mean holding your breath. Last one. Brilliant, well done. So we're going to go and do our walk down. So remember, either roll down, walk your hands out just into a plank position where you've got a flat back, and then you can either simply walk back up or go down and do the press up. If you don't like the walking down, just go down to the floor on your knees and just do a gentle press up. So you've got a couple of options there. So roll down, arms out, knees bend if you want, press up, and up. Or no press up, plank position, and up. And relax. So we've only got 3 exercises left. That's it, and then it's a cool down. So we're going to do those Supermans. So again, either hands and knees, with your knees under hips, hands under shoulders, and you're raising, extending the opposite arm and leg, or simply lie on your belly, arms out, legs out, and lift opposite arm and leg. So whichever is most comfortable for you. If you can remember, as you extend your leg, point that heel towards the ceiling, and you'll feel the stretch down the back of your hamstring and calf. And as you stretch your arms out, face your palms inwards and your thumbs up towards the ceiling. One more. Fantastic. Now I know why I missed out on the first round. Our glute bridge. So we'll add this one in now. Your glutes, your bum muscles, are the biggest muscle you have, and they're often the weakest. I have literally had a lazy bum this past 12 months. So lie down, heels towards your bum, arms by your side, and all you're going to do is raise that pelvis towards the ceiling. So up, squeeze your bum, and gently lower down. You're only going like a kind of ski slope angle, and down. So push up, squeeze your bum, and down. Push up, squeeze, and down. So you're just kind of holding it for a second or two at the top, and lower down. One more. Well done. And the last one is into those ab crunches. So again, just extend your legs out slightly, feet flat to the floor. Either put your hands by your temples or across your chest, it doesn't matter. But you're just going to control that movement part way up and back. So you're not trying to get all the way up to your knees.
In 4, 3, 2, 1.
And go. Remember to keep breathing. Take a couple of seconds, then join back in, that's fine.
In 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest.
And well done. Right, let me just pause my music now, because I don't think you want to do another 12 repetitions. But that was fantastic, well done. So I'll just get my cool down music, something a bit more relaxing. Yeah, there we go. When it's ready. There we go. So hopefully that wasn't too much for any of you, and there was enough variations in there to keep it kind of moving, to do what felt comfortable for you. When we cool down now, it's just all about gentle stretches and raising that heart rate back down to kind of your normal resting heart rate. So we're going to start from the top and just work our way down. So all we're going to do is just a gentle shoulder roll like we did at the start. Hopefully you've maybe got a few less clicks and clunks this time, now that you've done some stretches. And roll forward. Brilliant, well done. Right, you're just going to bring your arm across in front of your body, but rather than bringing it, kind of try to bring it up here horizontal on the downward diagonal, and then just put your opposite arm just behind your elbow and just push. So you're feeling the stretch through your shoulder and down towards the top of your tricep. So you're almost slightly pulling your arm down a little bit. Keep breathing while you're holding. And release. Opposite arm this time across your body on that diagonal. Pull in with your other arm. And feel it stretch down your other shoulder. Brilliant, well done. Okay, release. We're going to stretch out those triceps now, so the back muscles on your arms. You're going to lift your arm up and reach your hand down towards your opposite shoulder blade. If you can feel the stretch there, and not everyone's super flexible at getting the hands behind, so don't worry, then you can stay in that position. If you want to stretch it further, just gently push down on that elbow and you will feel a deeper stretch. Keep breathing slowly in and out. And release. Opposite arm up. Reach towards your opposite shoulder blade or as far as you can. Either hold there or you can gently push on that elbow to stretch it further. And release. Okay, we're going to do a nice little side stretch. So take your legs a little bit wider. And all we're going to do is raise up your left arm, reach over the top, and reach that right arm down your leg on the outside, towards the outside of your knee, just as far as you can go, feeling it stretch all the way down the side. Roll it up and reach over the opposite side. Reach your left arm down to the outside of your knee. And lift it up. Now, just to stretch out the front muscles on your legs, your quads. If your balance isn't great, just grab hold of a chair or a door or something that you've got. And all you're going to do is grab hold of your right foot and you're going to put those knees together, hips facing forward, and just feel that stretch down your quad muscles. Again, if you want to feel a deeper stretch, as you're in that position, just push your foot into the hand that's holding it and you'll feel a deeper stretch. And release. And you're going to do the opposite leg. I've nothing to hold on to this side now. So knees together, hips facing forward. See, I'm wobbling already. Use the old trick, either raise your arm out, hold your ear, find a point in the distance. Brilliant. Last couple, we're just going to stretch out those hamstrings down the back. So take one leg forward and keep it straight. And you're going to bend the leg that's behind, toes pointing forward. And you're going to pivot from the hips down and raise the toe on your forward leg. And you should feel that stretch down the back of your leg of your front leg that's facing forward. If you want, you can put a little bit of weight onto your bent leg. release. So swap, front leg forward, back leg is bent, and you're going to raise those toes. Sink into it a bit if you can't quite feel the stretch as much, but all the way down your hamstring. And up. Stay in that position, just down into the calves. Take one leg, might be best to show you that way, one leg behind the other, and then you're just going to gently reach as low as you can. You're aiming towards your furthest toe forward. If you can get all the way down, move your hands towards your back foot. And again, feel the stretch deeper. If you can only get down with your hands down to your knees or your shins, that's fine. And up. And just swap. So the other foot is behind. And again, reach down as far as is comfortable. Move it towards that back foot if you want. And then slowly roll up. Last one, we're just going to take those legs wide. Point your feet, your toes outwards slightly into a V. Bend the knees, and we're just going to rock slightly from one side to the other. So bend the knee, and on the leg that's outstretched, you'll feel that on your inner thighs. So again, you're not trying to go too far. Swap from side to side, holding it a few seconds on each one. One more. Well done. Bring your hands together and give yourself a clap. Fantastic. Well done, everyone. That was absolutely brilliant. So hopefully there's enough variation there. This is really meant to be beginners, but those exercises are ones that work kind of from top to bottom. So it's not doing too much on the arms or missing out your back. Your Superman's are really good for your back and your abs for your core. But hopefully you won't be too stiff and achy. And then we'll just progress the sessions very, very gently week by week. But there's always the option of going back and doing something simple. Like I said before, if you miss a session, we are recording these live. So you won't be recorded, your videos, it'll just be me. And then we can always send you the link. So please feel free to let me know. And I did mean to say, you're not imagining things, my Christmas tree is still up. We figured that after such a rubbish start to January, we were just staying in the Christmas mode. So I have put the mince pies away though, because I'm not sure that's the best for our fitness, but well done.
Thank you.
Thanks. Hopefully see you all next week.
Okay, bye.
Bye.